everybody, and welcome back to Crafting with Miss Kendell. My name is Miss Kendell, and I work at the Wayne County Public Library Children's Department. Well, it is now fully winter, but there's no snow outside. All of the snow that we have gotten by now has melted away, but today I'm going to show you how you can create your own snow inside. We are going to be making something called snow dough, and it's a very simple recipe. It only takes 2 ingredients and just a few other little supplies. But yeah, we're going to be making that today. So the things that you'll need to make snow dough, you're going to need a bowl. I'm just using this one because it's purple and it's my favorite color, but any bowl will do that's like a nice big size. You're going to need some type of spoon. I'm also using some newspaper today to kind of like protect my station so it doesn't get too messy, and if it does, then I can just crinkle it up and throw this away. And the main ingredients that you're going to need for snow dough are some type of hair conditioner. I'm just using this one because I got it at the dollar store. It's this coconut one, so it's going to smell nice. But you're going to need some hair conditioner, and then you're also going to need some cornstarch. Cornstarch can be found in the baking aisle of most stores, and it almost feels like flour. It's very soft, but also really strong when you mix it with something. And then you're going to need some sort of measuring cup. It doesn't matter what size of measuring cup you use. Obviously, if you use a bigger measuring cup, you're going to get lots of snow dough. If you use a smaller measuring cup, you're going to get just a little bit of snow dough. So you're going to need some measuring cups. You're also going to need an adult with you in case if you need some help. But the first thing that we're going to do is mix our ingredients. So let me lay out my newspaper here. So in case if things get messy, the table is nice and protected. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take our bowl, and for this recipe, there's no exact measurements. Basically, it's 2 parts of the hair conditioner to 1 part of the cornstarch. Or is it? It may be the other way around. Yep, I got that wrong. That's okay. Sometimes even us grown-ups mess up. It is actually 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part hair conditioner. So what that means is, whatever you have for hair conditioner, you're going to want to double it. So I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. So I'm going to use 2 cups of cornstarch. So I'm just going to kind of pour that into my measuring cup. Ooh. This part can be messy too, so definitely be very careful. Good news about cornstarch is, even if it does kind of go all over you, like it sort of did, you can just brush it away. So there's 1 cup. Very powdery. Maybe see some of it billowing a little bit. That's okay. All right, there's 2 cups. So there's our 2 parts cornstarch. And then we need the 1 part of hair conditioner. So since I have 2 cups cornstarch, then I obviously need 1 cup of hair conditioner. Now, once as we start mixing all these ingredients together, if the dough is a little bit liquidy, you can add more cornstarch. And if it's a little bit dry, you can add more hair conditioner. All right, let's get this whole thing filled here. Okay, so there is our cup hair conditioner. Oh gosh, there it goes. Thank goodness we have that newspaper down, because this is definitely messy. Okay, let's get all that hair conditioner scraped in there. So at this point, you're going to take your spoon. It should look something like that. And you're just going to mix it together. So it's going to take a little bit of mixing to get all the ingredients mixed together, and at a certain point, we are going to use our hands. So as you just start out, your mixture should look like this, almost like when you're making cookies, how the dough for your cookie dough is kind of crumbly at first. That's what it should look like. So you're just going to keep mixing it until you get like a kind of a crumbly texture. There we go. We're just going to keep mixing. And as you're mixing with the spoon, it's going to start getting a little bit tough to move the mixture around. And if you notice, it's going to start doing this to your spoon. That's a good thing. So once it starts doing that, you're ready to start kneading it with your hands. So this part is going to get messy. Ooh, it's all plopping everywhere. Okay. Get as much of that off the spoon as we can. And you're going to want to go in with your hands now to really get all of the ingredients mixed together. It should be a little bit sticky at first. That's okay. So we're going to use hands to mix together all the stuff basically that the spoon couldn't reach. There we go. Definitely going to stick to your hands. That's perfectly fine. But you're going to kind of knead it together like you would bread dough until it starts to come together a little bit more. And you can even make, like I did, a nice big blob of it, and you can pick up all the extra little pieces of cornstarch that you couldn't mix together with your spoon. It's going to come together here. And really, you're just going to keep working it with your hands. There we go. So it should start to look something like this. It's a little bit of a longer process to get it to come together, but it's kind of fun doing this process because you get to see it go from being really sticky and messy to coming together like a real dough. There we go. Oops, get some of that extra pieces off my finger here. And there we go. So it should look something like this. And it's it's very sticky, but it's very easy to like break apart. And you can sprinkle it a little bit like snow. I'm definitely making a mess. Thank goodness I have the newspaper. But if you get it to this point, and like I said, it's still too sticky, you can add plenty more cornstarch. Or if it's too dry, you can add more of the hair conditioner. But as you get it to this point, you can use it on a clean, flat surface, like a table. And you can like roll it around. It's definitely very easy to move. It's really soft. You can create little snowmen out of this. You can create your own little snow scene since it's your snow dough. Also, it smells pretty cool too. It smells amazing. And you can add food coloring to this if you want to make it different colors. And you can even put in some glitter to make it all sparkly. But that is how you make your very own snow dough. So that is it for today's very snowy craft, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!